Happy Friday! How's your Friday morning and Friday evening and Friday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, fantastic, and wonderful Friday. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Are you having, maybe wherever in your world, you might be having dinner, or you might be just about going to bed, or you just woke up, right? Morning, you just maybe came from home from maybe morning walk, right? Here where I live is 8:30 in the morning, and I do morning routine every morning, except for Saturday. I give myself a day off. Here you are, Aman. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. There you go, wave. There you go. How are you doing? Let me know, how are you doing? You can type in comment, and I would love to hear from you. Yes, Friday. So today is not our only day off. My morning routine is Saturday. Yes, I'm not like Tessa Marie. Tessa Marie has 7 days a week. I give myself 6 days a week. But that's okay. That's who I am. That's what I find it's working for me, right? Here you are, Peter-san. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? It's probably over there is nighttime, right? So I always forget what time over there in Malaysia. But I remember you are in Malaysia too. And I'm probably India, so around 6 p.m., right? And the good thing is doing IG Live or like doing Instagram, have a friends all over the world. We're starting to have an idea what time, right? Wherever you live, what time, what time over there, right? I have pretty much good idea, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, are you guys having a dinner? Or maybe dinner is a little bit late, right? Actually, my house, we eat around 6 o'clock and 6:30, something like that. If we start eating 7, that's kind of late. The reason we eat around 6:30, something like that, because I want to join Tessa Marie's live at 7, right? And then if we eat too late, it's kind of hard because I go to bed 10:30. If we eat like maybe, late, it's hard on my stomach, right? Next morning, what's going to happen? If we eat late, what's going to happen? We wake up and just we feel sluggish, right? So I prefer eat before 7 at latest, unless it's maybe, day off or something too. So I don't know, everybody's got different things. But when I go back to Japan, I don't know. It's only my family, like my brother's family, my family, or some of my friends' family. They do eat dinner late, like 7 and 8. Sometimes my mom's house, it's 9. It's just too late for me. I always have a hard time to adjust myself. Anyway, so I am going to get started, right? 8:34 here. So today I'm not going to read. I will read a little bit, but I'm not going to read completely, right? So I am going to share that 3 tips to love yourself more. Okay, I'm going to repeat again. 3 tips to love yourself more. I know you love yourself, right? I know you are your own best friend. I know you practice self-love, right? I believe that. And then and today I wanted to share, you love yourself, but you can love yourself more right after watching this. Sounds good? Let's go. Thank you so much. I want to say, hi, Peter. That's amazing. That's good, right? So because, you know what? We have a desire, right? To live our own life for really, so we have a desire to, our life is wonderful, better, right? Like every day we want to improve. Who wants to live their lives that every day I have a desire to make my life worse every single day. That's my goal. Who wish that, right? I do believe most of the people, they wanted to be happy. The goal is to be happy, right? Okay, you are trying to lose. You started taking action to lose 5 pounds, like in maybe 5 weeks, right? The goal is it's kind of losing, it's 5 pounds, but why you want to lose 5 pounds, right? Because after that you lose 5 pounds and you can wear a pair of jeans you couldn't wear, right? It was too tight, but now you can wear jeans like with no problem. And then you wanted to have, and then you feel, no problem. And then how do you feel when you got like your pants, jeans fit you, right? Fits you. A pair of jeans fit you. And you feel happy. You feel more confident, right? So the confidence, right, and happiness is the one you want to feel, right? It's like losing weight is one of the tools, right? For the happiness, the things you use, right? So the same things like that. Whatever you do, we want to be happy. Why am I here, right? Why I'm just trying to tell you, be here and telling you that 3 tips to love yourself more, right? And then you know what? I could just keep myself, right? Just like, okay, I've learned 3 tips to love myself more. Okay, I'm gonna practice self-love just for myself. But why I'm here to sharing it? Because by sharing it, what I learned, and then maybe you practice self-love, right? And you just like, oh, Yuko-san saying that. Okay, I am going to take action to do that. She was saying Instagram Live today. And then when you taking action, you get the result and you feel happy, right? And your life is getting better. So and then if I hear that, say Peter-san, Aman, like, oh, I practiced that. You took action and it worked, Yuko-san. And when I hear that from you guys, I feel happy, right? That's why I'm sharing that, right? That's the purpose. So whatever we do it here, why we do that? We want to feel happy. We want to feel fulfilled. Happiness. That's why we do that too, right? So 3 tips to love yourself more. I'm gonna do 3 tips. 3 is easy, right? Easier for you guys to apply, and it feels like making people action too. I do IG Live 30 minutes, so 3 things are probably maximum. If I do 7, probably I have to be here for 2 hours, right? Because I speak too much. Even if English, I just speak too much. So number 1 is, nurture self-acceptance, okay? Nurture your own self-acceptance. Like, you accept yourself, right? It's like you nurture it. Means you have to practice self-acceptance everywhere, all the time. Yes, happiness is a choice. Yes, we want to choose, right, Peter-san? We want to be strong enough to choose. I can choose my happiness. I can choose my happiness. I can nurture self-acceptance, right? That way I can be happy. I know how to be happy. I don't need to wait. Somebody else is making me happy, right? That's important. Yes, 3 tips, just nice. Yes, it's easier to apply, right? Yeah, so accept yourself without denying, right? Without denying your flaws and mistakes. Thank you. Oh, here you are, Tessa. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, thank you so much, Peter-san. Thank you. Self-acceptance. Yes, number 1, self-acceptance. That's so important to love yourself more. You accept yourself. Hey, Terry. Happy Friday. so much for coming. Hey, Camatov 69 something. I can't read everything, but that's good. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. Here you are, wonderful people. Yes, we are definitely wonderful people. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. So, acknowledge and recognize acknowledge. Sorry. You guys can see clearly. I'm reading too. I try not to read. Try not to. Read, but it's kind of okay, it's English and whatever, so it's self-acceptance, right? So it's just like when I know you wanted to criticize yourself, and right now this moment I wanted to criticize myself that I'm reading, right? Like, when you do public speaking, this is kind of the public speaking, right? You guys do it, same things. And then, we're not really supposed to read, right? Because we want to have engagement, right? I want to deliver my message. And then my one word is be yourself. So I wanted to deliver a message like through me, right? To yourself. So I wanted to be very authentic. Authentic? I don't know. This is just me. So anyway, yes. So do not blame yourself. But we do that. Yes, we want to nurture self-acceptance. But when we do, just in case, you start blaming yourself. And then you be ready your own word. You have your own word. Like for example, Terry said cancel. When you're starting to say negative things, he said cancel. You are allowed to say. We're human. We have emotions, right? So just like, don't tell yourself, positive thinking, positive things. I am not allowed to say any negative words. I know I'm just like pay attention not to say negative words, but just in case. Thank you so much. I am authentic. Thank you. You say some negative words, right? You just like prepare your word. Just have your word ready for yourself. Like Terry, cancel. I tell myself that I am only human. And then like that makes me feel better. And then just like, you know what? I am only human. That's okay. And then like, it's blaming is, worse than like, how do I say? It's okay to blame for a second, but keep blaming. It's not really good for you. And you cannot nurture self-acceptance if you keep blaming yourself, right? So number two is discover. Okay, keep moving. Discover self-worth, right? And then sometimes I ask my friend or some people that, okay, what you are really good at? What do you really like? And so many people, they just like, I don't know. I don't have talent. I have no idea what I'm really good at. So many people, they don't know. And if you don't know, it's hard to have, it's hard to discover self-worth, right? So when you don't know, ask your friends, ask the people around you, right? For myself, I didn't know that I am really good at teaching video editing until Tessa told me. And she said, you should teach. You're really good at teaching video editing. I just like, well, I kind of like it, but I don't know. I can be a good teacher. I can teach. She said, no, you should. Here I am now. Now I've done a couple workshops, right? And then tonight I am going to teach a bunch of Japanese women tonight. Yeah, so the video editing. So I don't know. So sometimes you got to ask. Only few people, they know what they're really good at. But they're not accidentally discovered, right? They know, they just kind of like, sometimes they did some work to find, right? Like maybe, or they ask some friend that what I'm really good at. I do believe like Evan said, right? Everybody has Michael Jordan talent. I don't believe that when somebody said, I got no talent. I just like, that's BS. That's BS. Everybody has good at something. So when you don't know, you ask your friends. They will very, very helpful. They will tell you, Numa-chan, happy Friday. Thank you so much. Numa-chan, arigato. Yeah, they will tell you. Or I got no friends. Those people. Wait, there is more. If you don't have a friend, which is really sad, extreme, Anyway, you write down, what am I good at? Or when you're doing something, you just spend long time. You feel like you don't want to stop doing. So that is your self-worth, right? So it doesn't matter, I'm not making, that's my talent, but I'm not making money. It doesn't matter. You are building your self-worth, right? Thank you so much for Peterson writing down, discover self-worth, right? So anyway, yes. So number 3 is value self-talk. Value self-talk. Okay. How many of you guys know that how many self-talk thoughts human has, right? Human has a day. Do you guys have any idea? How many thoughts, right, we're repeating in our head a day? I'm pretty sure you guys know it. That's probably an easy question, right? As Peterson said, everybody got the Michael Jordan talents. Yes, we all do. We all do. That's why humans are wonderful. It's so sad to see that, especially women around my age, and they say, I'm over 50, I got no worth myself. Just like, I'm getting old. It's just nothing. I don't know, what should I do? And when I see that woman's sad face and energy, I feel like, no, you have talent. Right, Stacy? Perfect timing. Thank you so much. Yes, value self-thoughts. Yeah. Right? You do have, right? So I always just makes just like stop the self-talk. Stop the BS self-thoughts. Right? And then I haven't seen the answer from you guys. How many thoughts the human pop out on the brain? How many a day? 60,000 to 70,000 a day. Use most of them, 90% of thoughts you pop out or you self-talk in the brain they are useless. Repeat from day before or repeat from a year ago, and they're not doing anything good for you. So why don't you replace that negative thought that you've been doing so many times, right? Why don't you replace self-talk, that negative talk, to something better for you, right? It's hard. You feel uncomfortable. Yes, more than 60,000 thoughts per day. Oh yeah, I heard it's 60,000. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? I love that. I love Stacy's reaction. Whoa. I like that. This is amazing. Thank you so much. See, Stacy has a talent. She is really good at cheering people, right? Like just when Stacy shows up, like I got cheerleaders. Aman is cheerleader too, right? Okay, happy Friday, E-tag, right? San, thank you so much. E-tag, Latila-san. Thank you so much. At least I read it. That's good. You're welcome. Yeah. So I do believe so. And then I tell my friends, I tell my clients, I tell everybody, the people's beating yourself, like women, like beating yourself down with negative self-talk, right? Useless ones. The one they don't make you happy. the one beating yourself down, that I am too old. Look at that, my wrinkles, my saggy skins, or I am stupid, and I am poor. My parents are poor, that's why I am poor, right? And then like there's so many things on and on and on, right? And then I tell everybody that stop it. Just stop. Stop it. You have to just leave impact for those people. You know, like if you just keep just saying like, I know it's important to just like, yeah, I understand. Yes, we do have wrinkles. Yes, I know how you feel. You know, it's okay to be kind to those people, but sometimes those never ending, I shouldn't say kind, it's just like nice words. It's not really changing those people. It's not really tapping those people's negative self-talk. Sometimes you have to leave impact with kindness, right? Not nice, not nice words, right? I mean, with kindness, that just like I sometimes just like, stop that. That's BS. Don't I talk like the lady, I just noticed that. Don't I talk like the lady from here? I get a lot of influence with you guys too, right? Like, you know, it's okay to talk very kind, nicely, but it's like nice things doesn't really change people much or change myself much. It's okay. Just like put a band-aid, that's it. But it's not really curing, right? It's like a healing or helping to just change. So anyway, I do. Thank you so much. So anyway, just stop it. You know, you have to be your own best friend. Do you really, do you talk to your friends, best friends, negativity with negativity? Do you beat your friends down all the time, just like your now negative talk? Do you tell your friends that, oh, here you are, oh my gosh, what's happened to your face? Oh my gosh, you got more wrinkle today, right? What's happened? Like, you better, like, what's happened? Like, you're wearing that pair of jeans, they don't look good at all. They look terrible all the time. You know, do you really always talk that way? Or like your friends, like, no, to your best friends, no. Your best friends need love, right? Your best friend need kindness. Do you know your best friend needs love? When you know it, you don't give a conversation, you don't give a words to stab your best friend. I am my own best friend, right? And you are your own best friend, right? So you got to change self-talk. You got to change your self-talk. To do that, first you have to observe what kind of conversation that you are doing. You are talking to yourself. Here you are, Makiko-san, konbanwa. Happy Friday. Hey, Angela, happy Friday. Nice to see you. There you go. I missed you. How are you doing? Right? Yeah. So that's like you gotta replace, you gotta observe, right? Observe your feeling, observe your words, negative self-talk. And then replace with kinder words, right? Kinder action. I'm from Japan. We always says, we have yin and yang, right? What is called like a pro and cons or something like that, right? Always, it's like north and south. One of those things, right? So there's always opposite words, opposite action. Men and women. Something like that, right and left. I can keep going and on, right? What else? What else? That's those yin and yang things, right? If you guys have it, just let me know. Good morning, right? So just find out, just write it down. I am a big fan of pen and papers, right, Tessa? So write them down, and then just, okay, so replace the words, right? Replace the words. You're not really good at it. At first, you're not comfortable, but you will find the more you do it, right? The more you practice, you're going to be better at it. So find the words makes you feel good, right? And then, like instead of say like, I am getting old, I'm no good, right? Maybe you can find the words, I am, how do I say, making progress as a human or something, right? Because I know we're getting old, but we are living longer and longer day by day. Means I am pretty sure you're getting wiser or you're getting more experience too, right? And then you're creating more memories. So like you're progressing. So you can just kind of replace whatever the word you can find. So that's another thing too, right? So observe your feeling, observe your words, and then writing down a pen and paper and write down. That's very, very, very powerful work, exercise, I do believe too. I'm doing it too. It's working. And then also another one is, the last one is, it's for replace negative self-talk, like negative self-talk to positive self-talk. I don't really want to use like positive self-talk anyway, positive words, but it's like positive. I'm talking about positive comes from within, not like just kind of just positive. I forgot armor. I'm gonna wear an armor. It's called positive. Not that kind of positive. I am talking about the positive comes within. Okay, so that way it's your own positiveness from coming with it. The thing that can't talk, but it's okay. Yes, absolutely. It's empowering work worth doing. Yes, thank you so much, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, and then it's like replace questions. Like it's like ask yourself good quality questions. High quality questions, good ones, not a toxic questions, right? Tessa always says that too, right? Replace questions. You ask, like, you just get in the habit to ask yourself, why am I always having a problem? Why only me, right? That's a negative question. Instead of doing that, it's the things, right? Wow. You can just start from wow, next is wow. It's whatever, like you believe, universe and God, whatever. Wow, they are giving me something to make me improve, right? Make my life feel better. Or they're giving me pink Canadian diamonds, whatever, right? They're giving me a love. People think, right, when something happens, some people look at this, problem is just like, it's problem, make life worse. But some people look at this, the problem is, they find it's a solution. They're gonna look at that problem to just something make my life keep going, right? Just like, what is called, I don't play games, but when kids used to play games, right? Mario or whatever, right? Mario, Luigi or whatever, those things. And then how they getting their level, how they getting level up, right? They challenge the problems, challenge stuff, they conquer it, and they go next level, right? It's a life the same way. The reason you have a problem, you face a problem. Hey, Miriam! Nice to see you. I missed you. How are you doing? Right? The reason you have it's a problem. It's a challenge. And then you got to how do you say? It's a challenge for you to go to next level. You wished it. Somewhere you probably may forget it, but it's on the contract. You signed on your contract, right? And then that's why you have those problem comes, right? I shouldn't say problem, but it's this. But if there's a problem, there's a solution. And then don't just focus on problem, focus on solution, right? Some people say that too. So yes, this life is so good, so proud of you. Thank you so much. I am looking for you to be a guest. Your life, Stacy. Right? That's it. I'm doing 100% best to do English live. It's always, you know what? Used to be, I just like speaking English. It's hard for me. It's still, I'm having a hard time. It's easier for me to do IG live in Japanese. But, I tell myself that every day I have a desire to make my life. My life it's like going next level, go up. I mean, you guys the same way, right? You guys want to grow. Yeah, I am again, son. Thank you so much for coming. I do. Some people, they make fun of me that, oh my gosh, you're too much. You just always want to just get better and better. You're just always doing something. Yeah, that's me. I have just huge desire of learning. Makes me so happy, right? So here I am standing in here and then doing in Instagram live in English. That's a challenge, but doing this challenging stuff. And I know after this, right? And I feel like, yes, I got my next level up. Anything. It doesn't matter. Just showing up here and doing the live, even if I didn't speak perfectly, right? It doesn't matter, right? I always says 1% is better than 0%. I am making progress. So anyway, so I do the recap. See, when I say recap, I couldn't say recap a couple months ago. Now I can say, okay, here's a recap. I am progressing, right? Angelina, happy Friday. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I know Tessa, and then before I do recap, I know Tessa and Stacy was talking something too. Let me just go back. And Tessa said, oh, I am being pushed out by Instagram. I know Instagram trying to just teasing us. Yes, Tessa, Instagram is acting strange. It is. I have a branch for you. Oh, thank you. I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm listening. I keep going in and out. Thank you so much for taking action to rejoin my Instagram live. I don't say try, right? I don't say thank you so much for trying to join my Instagram live. Yes. Thank you, Stacy. I want to read. You will be my first guest starting Wednesday. Wow, okay. Let me see. I think I do have a time in Wednesday. So nice. Makes me so happy to see you challenging yourself. Yes. And you know what? I know I'm not alone, actually. I know I have my family here. That's why it makes me easier. Like you guys, thank you so much. And then, oh, thank you. You spoke perfect. Thank you. I do. Yes, I do. It's like I stopped doing negative self-talk, right? I speak perfect. I speak good. I speak perfect at this moment. Don't you agree? Yes, I do. You can always top 1%. So good. Thank you so much. This always 1% is really always helping me out because to me is 2%, 3% better is just too much for me. So just like small steps, really tiny steps, right? Happy to see you. Yes. And you, Uma, okay. Wisteria-san, thank you so much for coming. And I was picking up branches. Trees were falling down from the bad storm. Yes, that's right. how was it? Like everything is okay now? I know it's after storms. It's always messy, right? Oh my gosh! Wow, it's a yard word today. Wow, yes. And then Peter said, yes, 100%. That's good. And then Angelina, you speak amazing. Thank you so much. It's been a long journey, but I will not stop walking, right? I'm not gonna run through my journey, right? But I will keep walking. And through my journey, I enjoy communicating and with you guys too. So anyway, do the recap quick, right? So how to love yourself more. Okay, number 1 is nurture self-acceptance. Okay, and number 2 is the 3 tips, right? Second one is discover self-worth. And third one is value self-talk. So I do believe you guys, my live, Instagram live, will helping you guys, and then you guys now, and by watching, and then people watching in archive too, right? Later on. And I am very, very happy to be here and be with you guys. Thank you so much. And Angela said, have a great weekend. So glad I could join and learn from you. Are inspiring. You go. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. And that's yes, you know what? Power of 1%. That's a book from, what is it called? James Clear, right? Atomic Habit. It's amazing. I like this, the math, right? It's amazing. It's 1%, but if you accumulate 1%, right? So it's like, gets more powerful too. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for everyone, and I trust that you guys will have amazing, wonderful, fantastic weekends. All right, thank you so much. Bye.